All right, let's jump straight into this explainer. Today, we're tracking a truly fascinating molecule, one that basically acts like the wise, calming elder of our biology. We're going to follow serotonin's journey from its pretty surprising physiological origins all the way to its final destination, and unpack how this single molecule dictates so much of our daily sense of well-being. Now, if I asked you right now, where does happiness actually live? I'd bet almost all of us would immediately picture the brain, right? We imagine all these neurons firing away inside our heads to create joy and balance. But as the source material reveals, if you head straight to the brain, looking for the main source of that feeling, you've actually made a wrong turn. To find where it all starts, you have to look somewhere completely unexpected. And here is the absolutely crucial point, this staggering figure of 90%. 90% of your serotonin is actually manufactured completely outside of your brain. It's produced way down in the bustling biological factory of your gut. Honestly, it's a huge surprise for so many people to learn that their digestive tract is literally the primary engine room for their physiological sense of calm. So once it's produced down in that gut factory, we really need to reframe how we view this chemical. We shouldn't think of serotonin as some frantic, buzzing, high-energy spark. Instead, think of it as a wise, unhurried elder wrapped in this warm, comforting teal glow. There is absolutely zero drama with serotonin. It just walks in slowly, bringing a steady, unhurried energy that fundamentally grounds us and brings balance to our entire system. Section 1. The Gut-Brain Highway. Traveling the vagus nerve. You can think of this internal journey like a literal highway. In step 1, serotonin gets packaged right down there in the gut factory. Then, in step 2, it carries what we can metaphorically think of as little sun tokens, these concentrated units of that warm, teal energy, and it travels steadily right up the vagus nerve highway. Finally, in step 3, that calm energy is safely delivered directly to the brain, illuminating your mind and stabilizing your mood. It's just a beautifully efficient delivery system. But of course, things don't always go perfectly. Section 2, the villain arrives, cortisol and the depression fog. This dynamic vividly illustrates exactly what happens during a depressive state. Normally, we start with serotonin's baseline, that beautiful, warm, teal glow where sun tokens are just flowing freely, bringing calm and balance. But then, look at the impact of cortisol. This stress hormone rolls in like an internal villain, bringing this thick, heavy, gray fog that actively raids those sun tokens. The gut factory essentially goes gray and completely shuts down. That teal warmth is quite literally choked out by the stress. And what you really need to take away from this is so profound. Depression is a biological event, absolutely not a character flaw. We have to look at this with deep empathy and recognize that the depression fog is a deeply physical occurrence. Your factory's resources are simply being depleted and hijacked by cortisol. It's a systemic shutdown of your internal highway, not a lack of willpower. Section 3. SSRIs. Clearing the fog without stigma. Look, when that gray fog gets way too dense for your body to manage all on its own, modern medicine offers a seriously effective tool. An SSRI, or selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor, is simply a medication that temporarily blocks your body's reuptake pumps. Explained clearly and with zero stigma attached, it doesn't fix broken people or artificially change your personality. Not at all. It merely acts as a physical plug for your mental drains. It keeps whatever precious sun tokens you do have currently circulating on the highway for a much longer period of time, giving your brain the chance it desperately needs to utilize that calm energy and finally clear that gray fog. Section 4. Rebuilding the factory. Natural alliances for your gut. Now, whether you utilize medication or not, there are some incredibly powerful, actionable ways you can support your gut factory yourself every single day. You can literally fuel the production of brand new sun tokens by giving your body its basic building blocks. Notice these 3 key natural rebuilders: getting daily sunlight exposure, eating a diet rich in the amino acid tryptophan, and engaging in regular exercise. These are absolutely not just empty wellness buzzwords. They are the literal raw materials your gut factory fundamentally requires to manufacture that wise, unhurried, teal energy and send it traveling safely back up the vagus nerve to your brain. As our wise elder serotonin finally finds its balance again and that steady teal glow returns to our internal factory, another really intriguing molecule quietly peeks into the frame just to leave us with a little tease. Next week, I talk about love, says oxytocin. And that leaves us with an incredibly compelling question to end on. If serotonin is the unhurried elder that grounds us securely within our own bodies, what exactly is the chemical force that drives our biology to connect with others? Well, I absolutely can't wait to explore that with you next time.